One of the most important decisions you'll make early on in your business journey is deciding how much money you'll charge for your daycare services. Your goal is to balance profitability with what your clients can afford to pay. What I see happening a lot in the childcare industry is that centre owners first look at what their nearest centres are charging and then price themselves slightly below that, trying to stay competitive. Unfortunately, this practice is leading to many unprofitable centres. There are lots of factors that go into determining your rates, so let's take a look at the most important factors you need to consider. Think about your childcare services from a parent's perspective. What sets you apart from your competitors, and how much are your services worth? Recognise that you are offering a quality educational programme led by competent teachers and not just a babysitting service. Your prices need to reflect the true value of your services. Think about which features of your programme are selling points for your childcare business. You don't want to undervalue your services or price yourself out of your local market. You need to find a balance. Next, get to know your competitors. Learn more about the going rate for childcare services in your area. This will help you decide what's a comparable price in your local market. Call around to other daycare facilities in your area to see what they charge, or use your local resource and referral centre to gauge the general rate in your area. Here is some important information you may want to gather about your competitors. How do your competitors charge for their services? By the hour, by the week, by the month? How is the price structure different for a child enrolled full-time versus a child enrolled part-time? Do your competitors offer a reduced rate for families who have more than one child enrolled? What are some of the additional fees your competitors charge? Do they have an enrolment fee, a late payment fee, a late pickup fee? How many children can your competitors accommodate in their programme? What is the adult to child ratio? How many children are in each class? How do your competitors structure their prices differently for infants, toddlers and slightly older children? Remember, you need to set your rates based on your centre's expenses, not just on what your competitor down the street is charging. Learning what your competitors charge is helpful to figure out trends in your market, but your circumstances are different from theirs and you may not make money charging the same rates. We advise you to consider how you can differentiate your childcare business from your competitors. Maybe you have smaller classroom sizes, a food programme, longer business hours, more field trips or a better curriculum. When you study, your competitors focus more on what sets your early learning centre apart than on matching the prices they charge. Learning as much as you can about your competitors will help you set rates that work for your childcare business. Third, research your local market. Assess the childcare needs of your community and set expectations that reflect the trends of your local economy. Ask questions like, how much can parents afford? Find out the average income for a typical family in your city or town, as well as what the average family in your area spends on childcare. This will help you set prices that are realistic for local families. Also, find out the going rate for daycare staff members in your area. How much can you expect to pay for quality staff, including assistant directors, teachers and other support staff like a cook or maintenance person? Understanding your local market will help you set prices that cover staff expenses and other business costs. Last, you need to consider your constraints or the costs of running your business. Your 4 buckets of expenses are staffing, occupancy, programme and administration. Considering these 4 buckets of expenses will help you figure out the total costs of running your business. We're going to take a more in-depth look at these in a later lesson. To summarise, once you assess your market value, study your competitors, research your local market and evaluate the costs of running your childcare business, you can set your childcare rates with confidence. Finally, we offer a friendly reminder to childcare business owners that it is in your best interest to charge late pickup fees, late payment fees and activity fees. You should also consider charging more for weekly payers versus monthly payers. These practices will help you keep your early learning centre profitable.